Page 214, this is the one at the top of the page. Here we're basically composing, except they're giving us the chord sequence. They're telling us what chords we can use, and then we make up the melody and we make up the accompaniment. So what do we got here? 4 flats, so I reckon we're in the key of A flat major since it ends on an A flat chord. I'm guessing we're in A flat major. And 3/4 time signature, and they're giving us suggested rhythm. Yeah, suggested. You use whatever rhythm you want. But first thing I need to do here is make sure I know what the chords are, because the melody has to fit with the chord. That means notes in the melody are predominant pretty much, so they go with the chord, the harmony. So we have an A flat chord, I'll play it wherever, and then an A flat with a 7th added, which is here. Remember, we're using minor 7ths there on an on a chord, a 7th chord, it's a minor 7th. And then we have a D flat chord with an A flat on the bottom, because that's the D flat chord. I put the A on the bottom. It's like a 4 chord. A chord, then we have an F minor chord, and then a B flat minor with a F on the bottom. Well, one thing at a time. B flat minor is here. B flat chord is that, and then minor chord is that. But they want the F on the bottom, so that's here. So I went from the F minor to that. These 2 notes are that. And then the E flat 7. Again, it's a minor 7th. It's a 5/7 to the A flat. So those are the chords, and the melody needs to use the notes in the chord primarily, although you can have passing notes and neighbor notes and other notes going on, so you don't have to stay just those chords. Otherwise, you end up playing broken chords, which you can do. Some melodies are broken chords. But here we could be, I want somewhere a melody that uses one of these. I don't even have to use the 7th in the melody, and so I could. However, one thing we might want to keep in mind, maybe, is the phrasing, the musical sentences, the musical thoughts. We're in A flat major, and if you'll notice, the first line starts and ends with an A flat chord. Chances are that dotted half note they provide in the 4th measure is ending a phrase. So the first line is like a phrase. That would be a thought. And then going F minor, and then here, and then E. Good. So as long as the melody sounds okay with the chord, it works. You can use other rhythms, whatever you want to do. And then the pattern, there's, you make something up on that. You can use chuck. I don't know. I keep experimenting with different things, but the idea is you make it up.